Leaving the shattered remains of my mind. Suddenly the darkness begins to glow with a pulsing rhythm from the dirt below. Is this an illusion, a trick of the eye? Under the dome of a starless sky. Am I asleep or am I awake? Watching the grip of reality break. The blood rolls in, the shadows bend. Where's the nightmare begin and end? Drawn to the fire, lost in the sounds. Watching the gathering tear up the ground. An ancient calling that I can't deny. Beneath the gaze of a terrible lie. The ritual binds me, I cannot retreat. Caught in the spell of the pounding beat. Hooded illusions or creatures of flesh, tying my soul in a mystical mesh. I want to scream, to run for the light, but the chanting is pulling me deeper in night. No law can save me, no rescue will come. Hypnotized by the strike of the drum. The incense is rising, the circle is drawn. I know I will never return to dawn. The smoke takes a shape, the power awakes. The veil of the physical universe breaks. I try to resist, but the energy flows. Grip of the terror continuously grows. It looks in my eyes, it tells me to yield. The ultimate horror is finally revealed. The savior that they cast aside has nowhere left for them to hide.
See him rise.
The metal mass, the hollow eyes.
None shall stop the heavy stride.
With the power deep inside, he will take his dark reward. The master of the iron
Walking on,
The steel remains,
breaking through.
the heavy chains. He lives again, the ally of
The curtain falls on the stage of lies, watching as the spirit dies. I am the shadow in your blood, drowning hope within the flood. Veins are pumping with the chill, bent and broken to my will. Taste the hunger, feel the cold. The story of your end is told. Move a little faster, faster. Bow before the master, master. Life is burning faster, faster. Surrender to the master, master. Weaver of silence, I'm holding the threads, filling the hollow with echoes of dread. Blinded by power, you can't see the sky. Caught in the cycle of a beautiful lie. Master, master. Just call my name and I'll hear you scream. Master, master. I am the nightmare within the dream. Silver lines upon the glass, watching all the hours pass. Monopoly of hollow pain, ritual under rusted chain. Needlework to find the way, turning every go-to gray. Taste the poison, feel the need, watching as the senses bleed. Move a little faster, faster. Bow before the master, master. Life is burning faster, faster. Surrender to the master, master. Weave your silence, I'm holding the threads, filling the hollow with echoes of dread. Blinded by power, you can't see the sky. Caught in the cycle of a beautiful life. Master, master. Just call my name and I'll hear you scream. Master, master. I am the nightmare within the dream. Master, master. Where are the dreams that I chased in the night? Broken and hollow out of the light. Laughter, laughter. the sky and the broken ground. The seeker of the dawn is not the one to blame. The ashes of the end will only spark the flame. The closer that you wander to the edge of the screen, the sooner you awaken from the grip of the dream. And the march goes on and on, from the midnight to the dawn. It goes on and on and on. The shadow and the light, the mirage of crowns, yeah. If the picture appears perfect, it's a master of disguise. For every quiet piece, there's a labyrinth of lies. We search the barren wasteland for a purpose and a cure, but nobody pays the toll for the one who must endure. And the march goes on and on, from the midnight to the dawn. They say the world is spinning, a circle out of hand. You have to hold your breath to ever understand. The rulers of the realm will steal your very sight, and will you the day is just a brighter night. They'll promise you the treasure within the grand estate, but leave you empty-handed outside the iron gate. It's the shadow and the light. Oh no. Don't be the fool, you have to pay the price. Nobody sheds a tear for the artist in the rain. Don't be the fool, look past the silver lights. Don't be the fool, seek the truth in the dark. Hey! Colors of the world have faded to gray. I'm drifting in a sea where the light blew away. Is this a vision or a waking design? The borders of reality are starting to twine. I reach for a memory, a face or a name, but all that returns is the ghost of the flame. The silence is a weight that I'm forced to endure, a sickness of the spirit with no hope for a cure. I try to cry out, but the air is like stone. A king of a kingdom that I rule all alone, wrapped in a veil that I cannot pull back, lost in the depths of a permanent black. I'm wired to the void, I'm fed by the steel, to a riven impulse that I'm forced to feel. The walls are my skin and the floor is my bone, a monument of sorrow carved in the unknown. Deep in the stillness where the end is at grace, I'm a prisoner of time with no body or face. The hum of the engines is the only sound. prize, hidden from the sun and the pitying eyes. Through plastic and metal, the life is pumped in, while the fire of the soul is beginning to thin. Don't keep me in cages, don't make me remain a witness to nothing but the pulsing of pain. The fear was a thunder, the earth was a trap. The map of my future was torn in a snap. The sky fell in pieces, the thunder took hold, and left me a story that will never be told. Cut the connection, let the darkness descend. I'm waiting in silence for the struggle to end. The earth took the sight, the earth took the sound. I'm buried alive while I'm above ground. Taking the motion, taking the speech, a Orion, a beast that I never can reach. The arms and the legs are a memory of home. Now I am metal and I'm bitter and cold. Absolute horror, the holding cell remains, broken by wires, tied by the chains. Let me go into the dark. Outstripping the lightning, a streak in the night, a terror fueled by a cold murder light. Fused in the furnace, part wire and soul, a mechanical fury that's lost all control. He climbs through the ether on the engine of hate to shatter the seals of the dark frozen fate. Breathe in the embers and spit in the gale. The armor of vengeance will never turn pale. Hear the cry from the edge of the world as the banners of shadow are finally furled. He's closing the distance, he's breaking the sound with the weight that will level the hollowed out ground. Behold the Chrome Avenger, the master of the gears, the answer to the silence and the ending of the fears. Riding the beast, made of mercury and steel, the weight of the universe under his wheel. High in the rapture, he's taking the throne to claim every atom that he's ever known. The planets were broken, the nations were low, awaiting the strike of the ultimate blow. But the clouds start to boil with the metallic rain as he plunges his sword through the heart of the pain. Brighter than stars in a dying explosion, shattering cycles of ancient erosion. He blasts to the center of the dark heart of storm, the savior of iron in a thunderous fire. Brighter than 1,000 suns, where the river Mercury runs. Louder than the splitting car, with the final eternal war. Unbound and fearless, he rises from dust, scouring the spirit of shadow and noise. With the force of a laser, he cuts through the night, a titan of Chrome Avenger, a titan of light. of the ironclad mind, leaving the scars of the past far behind. midnight shake with a hand of stone, pointing a finger at the marrow and bone. I turn to the wind, I attempt to fly, but the horizon is closed and the stars have died. The mark is upon me, the seal is cast, the echo of silence has found me at last. A towering form with a gaze afraid, knowing the secrets and whispering the name, feeding the hunger of every black heart, she was the gold, once she was a burning flame, before she grew so cold, once she was a masterpiece, once her heart was mine. A stranger is wearing her face, the poison has taken her place, the shadow has swallowed the sun, the damage can't be undone. She looks but she doesn't see me, a ghost of the way it used to be. The turning, the shift in the tide, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Prisoner of the fall, victim of the shield. The turning.
Step inside the iron gates. We got the games you crave. We'll show you every secret path from the cradle to the grave. We are the architects of ice, the masters of the need. If you got the heavy coin, we've got the perfect seed. We know every hidden day, every dark desire. Step into the circle, come and dance within the fire. It's a price you're gonna pay in the sweat and in the bone. Walking through the shadows where you're never quite alone. You want the taste of glory, you want to feel the heat. Just remember nothing's free on the killing floor of the streets. Welcome to the tango, let the madness take its hold. Trading in your spirit for a pocket full of gold. Watch it bring you down, down to your shaking knees. Covered in the branches of the urbanities. I want to see the hunger, I want to hear the sound, as the weight of the horizon brings you crashing to the ground. Living for the neon lights, breathing in the smoke. The promise of the high life is a heavy bitter yoke. You're a seeker of the spark, so very hard to please. But the city has a way of bringing giants to their ease. Day by day, the animal is waking in your chest. In the thicket of the wire, there is never any rest. You're flying high on gravity, you never want to land, but the foundation is shifting like the desert sand. Do you know where you wander? Do you know the territory? You're in the mall now, baby. The end of the story. It's gonna bring you down. It's gonna hold. Welcome to the tango. It's gonna bring you down. Yeah. If you've got a craving for the silver and the stone, you'll take it all eventually until you're all alone. You can have the world tonight, everything you see, but don't you ever think of taking anything from me. The ritual is starting, the hunters on the prowl. Listen to the echo of the prehistoric howl. Welcome to the tango. It's gonna bring you down, 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 down. Feel the something
temple wall. The pride of the empire is destined to fall. I am the wind of the shifting tide, with the strength of the ages on my side. Let it be written, let it be told. The story of vengeance is starting to unfold. Sent from the void to the palace gate, to settle the score and to seal the fate. I am the mist, the silent breath, the shadow that brings the final rest. Watch the river turn to a stream of red as the ancient words are finally said. 3 days of night where the sun used to be, a kingdom of fire on a restless sea. Hail and embers from a charcoal sky, watching the glory of the pharaoh die. The land of the river is soaked in fear. The hour of the reckoning is drawing near. call in the spray of breath, joining the ranks of the silent dead. Now I am lying in the cooling grass, watching the clouds and the shadows pass. Tears are shed